We are in Canton, Michigan at MIAT, the one and only Michigan Institute of Aviation Technology. You may be asking yourself, why are we here? Well, in this industry, we are always pushing to have the most reliable and efficient product, while also providing the best experience for our contractors, leading to the ultimate comfort solution for our customers.
Because our students haven't been out in the field, everything is new to them, everything is basic. They've got an open mind. They're not prejudiced toward one unit or another.
It's custom built. We have a custom lab. I haven't seen another lab like what we have. We are teaching them close as we can to what they're going to do in the field.
MIAT is very unique. In addition to offering technical training in aircraft maintenance, energy, and wind, dealing with everything from wind turbines, planes, robotics, 3D printing, and so much more, they also have an HVAC and refrigeration school, all on the same campus. We're here to answer the question, who among commercial HVAC brands is faster and easier when contractors perform industry standard service and preventative maintenance? We know you've heard all the claims, including ours, but now it's time to determine fact from fiction by performing a competitive time study. This study will focus on tasks performed during industry standard service and preventative maintenance. It will be conducted by 4 teams of 3 MIAT students nearing graduation. For each of the 4 packaged gas electric units, 2 team members will be assigned to perform the tasks, and 1 team member will document and note the time. All brand labeling has been removed or covered from each of the 4 units in the study. The students are allowed to look at their assigned units for tool assessment purposes only. They are not, however, allowed a practice run on any of the 4 units in the study. Let's begin.
Unit number 1 was very accommodating for a technician. We were able to debraze that compressor with the quickness. Nothing in front of us, easy to unplug it, was able to work around it. Those wide open spaces. The blower assembly, 3 screws, pulled the whole blower out. Took 5 minutes. Check the belt, check alignment. Was able to pop it back in. It disconnected with a harness. Beautiful.
To get the blower motor out, you also have to take the whole top assembly off, including the fan. So it's definitely wasn't very technician friendly, but got it done.
Unit number 1 was a lot easier. It had hinges. Hinges, it didn't have to remove so many screws. It cut your time in half.
Well, that's it. All 4 package units have been tested. Let's take a closer look at our results and hear more about the experience from the students at MIAT.
Unit number 1, take out filters with just the hinge door, everything. Blower motor was just 3 screws. The burner assembly was just 2 screws to remove. On unit number 2, they had to remove the whole roof just to get the blower out. At one point I looked over and those guys were sweating and they had the whole unit tore apart just to get one thing out.
The minimalist screws, when you did work on something, the minimalist screws continued inside.
The exterior ports, that was a huge plus.
When you take the door off a unit to do service or maintenance, it really throws your readings off. With the external connections out there, contractors just walk up, put his gauges on there, not mess with the door, and get a true reading on what's happening with the unit.
And the drain pan was really nice. Easy removal, 4 screws, pull it out, clean it out, throw it right back in.
It was literally less than a minute to clean out the drain pan, take 4 screws, it slid right out.
That right there is something that only is done on the Renaissance platform.
Yeah, one of my favorite things on the Renaissance platform is the 7-segment LED readout on the board. Contractors don't have to count blinks, they can just go right to the board, look at the fault codes and know exactly what's going on for maintenance, for installation, for service.
Unit 1 would make the contractor's job a lot easier.
It's user-friendly, it's easy to work on. I would recommend it to old technicians, new technicians.
I recommend the Renaissance platform for every job I quote. The quality of the unit, the quietness of the unit, the ease of installation and maintenance, and the features and benefits it brings to not just the contractor, but to the building owner as well.
I would recommend the Renaissance units just because of the quality of manufacturing, the ease and reliability that you get when you use these units. I think every time I come across an opportunity to tell somebody the story of how it's made and what it does, the first unit that comes to mind comes off that Renaissance platform.
From the times recorded, the results show that unit number 1, the Renaissance unit, has faster and easier serviceability over the other commercial HVAC brands tested, with a reduced service and maintenance time of 78 to 100 minutes. That's a wrap. The MIAT time study proves that the Renaissance commercial platform is the fastest and easiest for contractors performing industry standard service and maintenance. Thank you, MIAT, for your time.